Today I'm going to be reviewing this Bemis 1400 TTA elongated wooden toilet seat. Now they do sell these in both elongated and then also in the round. So you will want to make sure that you're purchasing the correct one for your toilet. So if you do have one that's a round toilet bowl, then you want to make sure to get a round one. So that one's going to be shorter. Elongated is going to be the longer one. If you aren't sure, I will give you measurements on this here in a second so that you can make sure you purchase the right one. I'll give you the measurements on this elongated one as that's the toilet bowl that I need. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that tape measure real fast. So on the elongated one, from the front of the toilet seat to the rear is going to be approximately 17 inches on that. So if yours is 17 inches from the front of the bowl to where the screws are at, or a little bit longer, then this is going to be the right one for you. So to where the screws are actually going to go in on this one, it's going to be about 18.5 inches. So you can measure like from the front of your bowl all the way to where the screws are at. If you're at about 18.5 inches, then you have the elongated one. If it's shorter than that, then you'll have the rounded one. Let me go ahead and get this installed. Now this Bemis toilet seat is just your basic one, so the installation is going to be really incredibly simple. So all you're going to have is just your two screws. They're just going to go in, one down here, one on this side, one on that side. And they're going to come out here on the bottom, and then just going to attach these little plastic nuts. Now the way these plastic nuts are designed for the bottom is they actually have a wing on one side, which means you won't actually be able to turn them when you're doing this. It's just going to be hitting the bottom part of your toilet seat or the bottom part of your toilet here. So you can't actually just turn these and thread these on. So you will need to get a Phillips or a flathead screwdriver to turn this. And then once you get it threaded on, then this should stay in place since it's going to be pushing up against the bowl. What I found it works really well when installing these is to just kind of push it up a little bit. And then after it's up, then kind of thread this little black part, this little black nut right onto it. So being able to do that enables me to get it on pretty easily. And then once that's on, then I'm just going to use a screwdriver. Now what I did run into was when doing this, it stopped it for a little bit, but once it got hard, hard to turn these screws, then this thing did end up kind of sliding through there a little bit. So I did end up having to put one hand down below and hold onto this while tightening up the screw. So let me go ahead and do the other side. Now that the installation is done, I'm just going to take these two caps and just going to push them down. They do pull up from the front, so when you get it to install it, you will need to just kind of pop it up a little bit from the front, kind of like so, to be able to install that. Now this is going to be a wooden toilet seat that's made by Bemis. Again, this is the 1400 TTA. But one other thing I did want to mention is this is not going to be a soft closed toilet seat. This is just their economy toilet seat, so it will slam if you aren't holding it or anything like that. So just something to consider with this one from Bemis. Again, this is the 1400 TTA. Overall, looks nice, fits in well, like any regular toilet seat. But they did come with a few different colors that you can choose from. Installation is just gonna be really basic, really simple. So it's just your economy elongated toilet seat. Now this one is going to be wood for the seat and for the top also.